Welcome friends, I am Dr. Omkarnath, CISSP. I am a freelancer. I am working as an information security strategist. I am an advisor and consultant. During my 2 decades journey in information security and altogether 3.5 decades in information technology, I have experienced that many small concepts or due to lack of concept clarity, lot of security professionals or large number of security professionals, they struggle during implementation or monitoring or oversight. So what we have thought of to introduce a series where we are going to choose some concepts of the information security and going to give the clarification for that. So in that series today we are taking up the safety and security, and these are the couple of words which are going to be used interchangeably by the information security professionals. So and on my channel you can put in comments if any such type of clarification is required. We will create the new video and we will develop video for you, and we will try our level best to meet your requirement in the shortest possible time. So today we are talking about the safety and security. If you take the word per se security, security means take the example of the security guard. Where is the security guard? Security guard is at the perimeter. Is not going to be inside the bedroom. It may be at the door. It may be at the entry of the house or entry of the boundary. So there is a perimeter which is defining external and internal. So the moment we are talking about security, it means we are talking about that there is a threat from external. So whenever there is a threat from external or the threats are sourced from the external factors, then we are understanding it is a security threat. If you take the word safety, safety means threat from internals, threat from the product itself or the infrastructure itself. So you can take the example of the electrical products, where in India we get the ISI mark and where it is written safe to use, means threat is not there from the product itself. So whenever threat is from the product itself, then it is known as the safety concerns. Okay. But in real life example, very difficult to understand or very difficult to differentiate safety and security. So for that purpose I will take 2 examples of the advertisements which we see in India on television. I am MBA marketing. So my specialization was publicity and advertisement. So I love to watch the advertisements and I used to see the security concepts into that. So one of the ad which is of the Havells cable, and the ad goes like that: one young lady is making chapati and that time she gets burns injury. So his young child goes to the side walls, and from there he takes a wire, comes back and makes that chimta, and after that that lady used that chimta for making the chapati, and one caption comes that Havells cable cannot catch fire. So fire is external to the Havells cable. So that's why it is a typical example of the security threat. You take the another advertisement of the Havells cable. One person goes to his friend's house and presses the call bell, and the moment presses the call bells, then all hairs comes up, that tingles. So that is the, and one caption comes that shock laga. So that is the threat was from the product itself, from the call bell itself. So this is a typical example of the safety. But still hopefully you might be having some confusion even after so much elaboration. So I will give you some examples of the real life which is going to help you to understand as a thumb rule in the real life that what is safety and what is security. So I was working as a chief information security officer in one of the public sector organization, and their classification of information was in my classification of data and information was in my role. So for that purpose, I was having a desktop on in my cabin on my table, and that was connected to the intranet of the organization, and I was able to access all the data or information of the organization, and I was doing my job. So my question is to you that just you think of, I was internal to that desktop, to that system, or internal to that system. So I will give a pause for your reply. You give reply to yourself, and probably some people will give reply that internal, some people will give reply to external. But you know, I am external to that system. How I am external? Because every time I was accessing the system, it was questioning me, who are you? It was asking for my credential. Till the time I was not giving my credential and it was not authenticated that I have given the right credential, it was not permitting me to use the system. Now you take another example, that after completion of our office job, we used to go back home. After reaching home, when we are knocking the door of the house, some of our family member is going to open the door. My question is, are they going to ask, who are you? Of course, everybody will give reply, no. You know why they are not asking, who are you? Because we are internal to the house. So friends, remember as a thumb rule, wherever you are going to be questioned and challenged, it is a external threat. It is external relationship. Wherever you are not going to be questioned or challenged, it is an internal relationship. So in real life example, you see in the IT infrastructure environment that BIOS is external to the operating system. Operating system is external to the application, and all these are external to the hardware, and we are the user, we are also external. So all these are the external relationship. But the source codes which is written inside the application is internal. So this way we have to understand when we are talking about internal and external control. Why we need to understand this internal and external? Because we all are aware there are only three risks in information security domain: confidentiality, integrity, and availability. But this risk, when it is going to be responded, we are going to implement controls. But when we are implementing the control, we need to understand whether these three risks, confidentiality, integrity, and availability, is from internal or from external. So it's necessary to understand before implementing or before responding the risk, that whether threat is internal or external. Hope this elaboration or explanation will suffice your purpose. If you have still any queries, do write me. We will try to respond to you. Thank you.